Continuation of our first lesson in Term 2, Chapter 3, Section 1, with the title Hunter-Gatherers. Previously, we discussed how Paleolithic people discovered fire with friction, whether it's friction of two sticks together or the friction of one stone against another, and we discussed the uses of fire. An important another advancement that happened during the Paleolithic age, other than fire and tools, was the development of spoken language. Before this time, people communicated through sounds and physical gestures. They did not know how to speak, they did not know how to say words. They used their hands, they used physical gestures, and they used sounds to express how they felt or what they wanted. Spoken language was required for knowledge to be passed on. Another way people communicated other than language was through the use of art. Cave paintings have been found all over the world that goes back to the Paleolithic time. Artists used crushed yellow, black, and red rocks and combined them with animal fat to make paints. Few humans appear in the paintings, but mostly the paintings are about animals, like lions, oxen, and panthers. If you go back to page 58 and 59 in your textbook, you're going to find two drawings or two paintings on the pages of your book. One goes back to a painting inside a cave in Altamira, Spain, that was discovered by a little girl that was near her grandpa's farm, and another one was discovered in Lascaux, France. Please go back to these two pages. Take a look at these two paintings as you are responsible for them. After the Paleolithic Age, the Ice Age started. People used the tools to help them survive during the environmental disturbances. The weather started getting very cold. The Ice Age was a long period of extreme cold that affected the whole Earth. As a result of this extreme cold, ice sheets or glaciers moved across the Earth. The Earth started to freeze. As glaciers grew larger, the water level of the ocean was lowered. We discussed this previously during the first weeks of our online sessions when we were discussing about Berinja and the movement of people. The low sea levels exposed a strip of dry land connecting the continents of Asia and North America. This land bridge allowed the Paleolithic people to move from north of Siberia to North America. So how did the Ice Age affect the humans? They had to adapt. They used to live in warm environments and they hunted whatever animals they could eat and they gathered seeds. But this diet was not suitable. They had to adapt in different ways to survive in the cold temperatures. First, they had to enrich their diet with more fat. It was very cold. If they needed to survive this cold, they had to eat more fats. Thus, they had to hunt more animals. The second adaptation was that they had to build sturdier or tougher shelters. They also learned how to make warmer clothing using the animal furs that they hunted. The Ice Age was a great threat to human life. As we said, they adapted in different ways. The last adaptation was that they had to use fire to help them stay warm in the icy environment. The Ice Age lasted about 90,000 years and it ended about 8000 BC. Now, this is the end of the first lesson in our term. If you have any questions, please write them down if there is anything that you do not understand so we can discuss them in our online session.